Welcome back to my chronological Star Wars Expanded Universe review ratings, where I'm going through the Expanded Universe and ranking them on a 10-point scale. And today I have Tales of the Jedi, the Freedon Nadd Uprising #2. This issue has probably the best cover art for a single comic issue in the entire Expanded Universe. To me, it just looks incredible. And the art inside is equally as amazing. This story was published in 1994 and was published by Dark Horse Comics. It was written by Tom Veitch with art from Tom Atkins and Dennis Rodier. It takes place in around 3,998 BBY. In this one, it starts with Sattel and Alima Cato trying to leave the planet, but their ship gets shot down as Republic sky jumpers have been called in as Ulick and crew's backup. And with them are the Jedi rushing into battle. So the Catos have to flee their ship, and we learn that they are the heirs of the Empress Teta system, which featured prominently in the earlier prequel Tales of the Jedi comic issues, like the Golden Age of the Sith and the Fall of the Sith Empire. So they escape into the catacombs, and there they meet up with King Omen and Freedon Nadd, and they get the Sith artifacts that they had with them deciphered, and then are sent on their way before the Jedi can get to them. And so they're off, and they're going to be menaces going forward, and now they have all that they need to learn the secrets of the dark side. And they got out of there just in time as the Jedi Strike Force is in its full force here. And as soon as they get to the planet, they're like, Tadiath says to Ulick, "Why aren't you fighting?" And it's because Amen's aura around the planet is really draining the Jedi's energy. But having the new Jedi reinforcements with them, Ulick mentions it's giving him the will to fight again. And Kith Kark is killed very early on. He gets vaporized with a wound, and he's like, "Master, save me!" And then he dies, so that's sad. It was really cool to have a Gottel as a Jedi, with Kith Kark's species being Gottel there. But he perishes pretty early on. We get to see Shoneb Kulu using the Force to be able to fight astonishingly well, despite Moraliku not having eyes. Nomi Sunrider comments that she can't use her Jedi battle meditation with Omen's Force dampener, essentially, on the entire planet. And so she tries to fight back, and there's a panel of her going through her mind and trying to combat it, but then she gets blasted away. And this is where she meets Ulick for the first time. He's like, "Are you right? I don't see any wounds." And this is those characters meeting for the first time, which is a very nice, significant moment that stands out from this comic series. It's a very nice moment here. And then they swarm through to Arca. Arca is naked and tortured by Amen, and he is now Freedon Nadd's greatest prize. But the Jedi burst in to the rescue of Arca. And Freedon Nadd's surprised, and Amen, all it takes is Ulick just slices the metal support system that's holding his body together like a cage, and his bones all crumble in, and there's this panel of him shrinking down and warping into a puddle, essentially, as his body fails him, now that support structure is gone. All it took was one lightsaber stroke. And then Arca, now set free, has his freedom restored, and uses the Force to boom, banish Freedon Nadd's spirit away, just for now, just temporarily. But at least there is that. That is a victory. Also in the fighting, Kay had his metal arm sliced off, so Kay's just getting his arm destroyed in almost every single appearance so far. And at the end, the Jedi have won. Onderon's freedom is restored. There's a great panel of the surviving Jedi and Orin Kira and Galia all standing together. And then Arca has this line that I'm going to read. Um, well, first I'll read Ulick's line. Ulick says, Master Arca, what did Freedon Nadd mean when he said the Jedi have lost? Is what Freedon Nadd said when he was banished away by Arca. And then Arca responds, Nadd spoke of the ancient Sith foretellings, that the Dark Lords will come again. I heard similar stories from the Jedi holocron. These prophecies chill my blood. There may be something to them, but the future depends on us. We Jedi must cling to the light. The light is our strength and our ally. With the light of the Force, the Jedi will stand forever. Remember, Ulick, where there is light, there can be no darkness. Foreshadowing. That's awesome dialogue there. Tom Veitch writes his dialogue for these comics so effectively. This issue is absolutely terrific. I don't think it's quite as good as issue 1. Feels a little more hastily done, but that could just be just my opinion. It might not have that effect for everyone. So I'd only put it at a 7 out of 10, so not as good as the previous issue, but Tales of the Jedi, the Freedon Nadd Uprising, the 2-issue series, is an absolutely terrific adventure, absolutely terrific read, sets up some great stuff going forward, continues the trend of Kay getting his arm cut off, has some truly awesome art, some awesome panels, some awesome characters, some awesome story, and I really do like it a lot. It's definitely getting you excited and prepared for what's coming next with Tales of the Jedi, which might not be so pretty, but it's coming, and this sets that up very well. It does a great job of uniting Ulick and Nomi together into one comic series here. It's great to see all these Jedi fighting together. There's some absolutely terrific panels, and I definitely think it's really good. But what about you guys? What do you think of Tales of the Jedi, the Freedon Nadd Uprising, issue number 2? Let me know.
Honey.